So in 2016, you and Elon had a falling out over your support of Donald Trump, which is very ironic because now he's Donald Trump's best friend.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. It's weird. That's really weird. Well, what happened was, do you want to hear? Shall I tell you? Okay, well, after we left the US the way we did with our temporary passports, things were always a bit icy between us whenever we went overseas subsequently to see our daughters and things. But we never discussed it, so we just sort of kept our cool. Anyway, in 2016, though, I turned 70, and they came out to South Africa in private jets with about 50 people, many children, and also the cast of the Jungle Book movie with the actors and actresses that were in that movie in the crowd. You know, very well-known people. And also, I think, one of the owners of Google and so on. And anyway, John Favreau turned across to me from the other side and said, so you support Trump? I believe you support Trump. So it was before the 2016 election, 6 months before the 2016 election. So I said, yes, I support Trump. And the result was, massive laughter. The whole crowd just burst into laughter. And, the three of us, Elon, Kimball, and I, just sat there, while they laughed and laughed. And then finally, Favreau said, why? Why do you support Trump? With more laughter, So I said, well, he's just like us, he's just like us. To my mind, he's doing the same kind of work I always did, property development, and he's much bigger than I've ever been. And, it's great to see somebody who's not a career politician doing this kind of thing. Which they all laughed and said, no, they used profanity. They said he's this and he's that and he's this and he's that and everything, And they were all laughing their heads off. And this sort of brought the whole luncheon to a sort of grisly end. People started getting up and leaving and heading back to their vans, and I was left sitting alone in the restaurant. So I was sitting there, and then Elon and Kimball came to me and said, what on earth do you think you're saying? And I said, well, he's just like us. I mean, Trump is just like us. He's us, he's who we are. And they said, Elon Kimball was frantically unhappy, using language I've never heard Kimball use. Elon said, Trump is evil, and so on. Very matter of fact. He said, look, he's evil. Get it into your head. And then they left.